Okay, so this is my 4th time filming this. I got nervous the first time, the mic wasn't working the second time. I got nervous again. So this is it. Why am I now starting to actually try to make YouTube videos? It's something I always wanted to do. I obviously watched a lot of YouTube as a kid, and it's something I've always liked to do even before YouTube, is to make videos and take pictures. But now it's also just to get over that fear of social anxiety and talking to people. Talking to cameras is also the same thing to me, because I know there's people behind it. But not only is it going to help me, overcome that fear of speaking to people and putting myself out there, but it's also going to, I think, help me with this other fear I have, which is the fear of time passing. Since I was a kid, I'm very lucky that my parents made home videos to show us as little kids in our family when we were younger, and now they record little clips here and there. But I kind of miss that long form content of showing the entire holiday party or that zoo trip that you took when you were a kid or something. It's something I want to bring back for my family, and I want to do that to them so that they are more in front of the camera now instead of just all little kids. But I do feel that recording myself now and my family at this moment will help me have something to look back on, obviously, when I'm older and we're older, looking back on this, and also just to show, future families. And I think it would just kind of be fun to see the trips we've gone on, restaurants we've tried. If I want to make videos about talking about stuff, I could kind of see what topics I liked, shows, movies, places, even retelling like childhood stories on camera would be really fun. But I value all of those. I like to keep a lot of things physically, so I think doing the same thing with visuals, I also love, and I want to do it more often. Also want to have this as like kind of almost like a video journal or diary to look back on and kind of see my progress of the way I speak and my mental health, and
hello there.
Any other goals that I have, such as like fitness, financial, any other like milestones I want to hit, because that's always something I also feared, is when I will have to go through changes, kind of like elementary to middle school to high school, college, and then out of college, finding my first, actual job out of college was all very difficult for me mentally, because I was scared of change. I felt like I just adapted to this, and now time flew by so fast that I have to change again. And looking back on it now, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that I was so scared, because I did it, And I know there's going to be moments like that in the future again where I'm going to go through that, kind of like whenever I move out, whenever I get married, whenever I have kids or something, more people in my life passing. And I don't want to fear, because I know it's going to come anyway, so why think about it now when I have them right now? And that's something I do need to remember and want to continue to live by. There's just a lot of little things like that I feel like they're so simple, it's just so hard to do. Like, the concept is so easy, but putting it into action is so hard. So I think documenting will help me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to limit myself either. Some people make channels of specific topics of like, this is my gaming channel, this is my music. Maybe it'll change in the future, but for now I'm just gonna throw everything on here. Because it's like I said, it's my video diary, so I'm gonna post whatever I want, different styles, different types. I'm just gonna play around with it because that's what I like to do anyway, so I might as well not stay consistent with the styles and types of videos I will make. I have some ideas already, and even just looking at the list, I'm like, wow, these are really random, and I like that, honestly. So if you stick around, thank you. Obviously my main intent is for myself and my future self to look back on, but obviously gaining a small audience, either just to entertain them, or they could, or even like help them also not feel alone, is a good feeling to think about, even like that I could do that for someone. So yeah, if you needed a sign to start that business, make that music, take those classes, go to that school, take that job, this is your sign, because I have some past stuff that I regret, like I wish I could go back to do those things that I was so scared of doing. Example, I was scared in high school of everyone, socially and all that. So I did not want, I love basketball, but I just did not want to join that team because of the fear that like, hey, if I make this team, I'm so scared of like people coming to my games and stuff and like watching me, which is obviously what they're gonna do. But the fear alone scared me, and I wish I could go back to like at least try it, but it's fine. I just hope that doesn't happen to you. If you're at that moment where you're thinking about doing something, please try to do it, so you don't have anything to like look back on and like regret. So yeah, let's see how this channel goes. Thanks for sticking around. Bye.